Joshua Barrick, Jim Tutt, Tommy Elliott, Juliana Farmer, and Dina Eckert. In the year since those 5 people were killed in the mass shooting, their families have spent each day learning how to live without them. Anyone who has ever experienced grief knows it feels like an almost impossible task. WDRB's Monica Harkins shares how the Barrick family is finding a way forward.
I'm so proud that I got to be with him.
A once-in-a-lifetime love.
Some people don't ever know that kind of love, and we did.
Filled the Barrick home. There was laughter, joy, and faith in the life Jessica and Josh were building with their 8 and 10-year-old children.
Everything was safe and happy and felt right when he was around.
But their future abruptly shattered. Monday, April 10th, 2023. Moments after they ended a phone call.
I said, I love you, and hung up, and
a 25-year-old employee brought a rifle into Old National Bank.
My girlfriend called me and said, something's happening at his building. Have you heard from Josh? And then I was afraid to call him in case he was hiding, and I didn't want it to ring. So I just started texting him and then calling him, and there was no answer.
Barrick ended up at U of L hospital trying to find her husband. Police asked her to confirm what Josh wore to work that day.
I knew when they asked me what he wore, I knew he was gone. They wouldn't confirm it, but why else do you need to know?
That confirmation eventually came. Josh was shot and killed as he tried to run from the conference room where the shooter opened fire.
I'm pretty sure I was crying the whole time, but I think I just I just kept screaming his name. I just couldn't believe he was gone.
Next, she had to tell her children their dad wasn't coming home.
There's not words for that conversation. That was the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. Looking in their faces and telling them that.
The first few days passed in a blur.
I feel like I was in such a brain fog. It felt like everything slowed down there at the beginning, even though there was a million things going on. I just couldn't process information very effectively in the immediate aftermath. Everything felt long.
Then all of a sudden, summer had passed, and when the kids went back to school that fall,
Josh always went to meet the teacher night with us. It was just all of these firsts outside of just birthdays and things that he had missed. And it was just the beginning.
The beginning of life lived without Josh.
My oldest is asked, who's gonna walk me down the aisle? Who's gonna take me here to the daddy-daughter dance, these kinds of things. It's tough because they were robbed and he was robbed. We were all robbed of so much.
Their superhero.
He was everything I'd ever wanted. And to the kids, he's Superman.
Stolen from them.
When something like this happens, it shakes your faith. And I'd be lying if why is this happening to him? How could you take him? These questions and anger. And it would be easy to kind of fall into that. But my faith is stronger than that.
Their family of 4 learning how to be a family of 3.
All he wanted to be a good husband, a good dad. He wanted to make a good living and just be happy with our family. That's all he wanted. And he did that. He didn't get to enjoy it for as long as he should have, but he did that.
With photojournalist Jeff Gordon, Monica Harkins, WDRB News.